So we got up early in Lexington, Virginia, a little foggy, nice and cool though, and we loaded up and went up to the Blue Ridge Parkway and along to the Skyline Drive and down into the town of Culpeper. Had a nice evening with Katie, and the next day we came on home. Shot lots of video, I thought. Turns out the micro SD card in my Prism camera that I use for my primary video capturing device for the travels has malfunctioned. And translation, there's no video for day 2 or day 3. Yeah, we've got some B-roll from Miriam's camera, my GoPro 7, which I'm talking to you on now, and the GoPro that mounts on the front of the Spyder, but no actual storyline, no detail, no dialogue, nothing to work with. So this is, fortunately, this is probably the first time I've ever actually had a memory card malfunction that resulted in loss of video since the very first trip I took in 2017, right after we got the Spyder. And that just required a resetting of the GoPro. It wasn't the disc. This is actually a disc malfunction. So, and fortunately, it's also the only time I've ever lost video since the episode up in Oklahoma during the Asphalt Odyssey, where I inadvertently left one of these in a hotel room and thought it was in the Prism camera. So I lost a day prior and the day that there was no micro SD card in the camera. You know, it's frustrating, but what can you do? But an upside story to this is long before John and Miriam were in Ida, Miriam lived in a townhouse in a different part of the city, and she had a neighbor which she stayed in contact with for many years till they finally lost contact. You should exchange Christmas cards and that sort of thing. And yesterday, lo and behold, I'm in the garage and I look out and oh, there's a Spyder coming down our street. There's a Spyder coming down our street, and it was Miriam's former neighbor, who is also a fan of the channel and didn't realize that it was Miriam, her old neighbor, who is the co-star. So we had a nice chat, nice visit, and they had just purchased a 2020 Can-Am Spyder, candy apple red. It's gorgeous. Somebody should say something profound.
Profound.
That's right.
It's amazing how the Spyder will bring us all together. So,
yep.
And it's because of the Spyder.
And the long story short, Miriam, won't you shortly establish the relationship?
Well, back when we were sweet young things, we lived in Pershing Court in these townhouses that we thought we would never sell.
Right.
And so, you know, we didn't have a lot in those days, but what we did have was community, and we came out and our kids played in the cul-de-sac and we talked.
And that was it. We were neighbors.
And when
neighbors.
When I finally moved into a single-family house, I'm like, what's wrong with you people? You know, that's what you do in the evening.
That's right. They don't realize what neighbors are really about.
It took us a while. I mean, eventually we did get to know them, and they were warm. It's just.
And then to connect the dots, started watching YouTube videos, and we were being watched also, and they live down in Moyock, North Carolina, and they just bought this beautiful 2020 Spyder and came up to pay us a visit.
Yeah, I'm so
all because of the YouTubes that you did.
Not just me. I merely stand on the shoulders of other giants.
It's just a small world.
It is.
It is, and it's just, what is it? Spyders of Virginia. But there's also 7 City Spyders. They use the Meetup app.
Okay.
And they just got going about a month ago, and it's a nice group of folks, and they're from all over the peninsula to south side. We went to the Outer Banks, gosh, I guess in May.
But he's prepared. If anybody is going to get caught in a snowstorm, he's going to be ready.
Yeah, he is a good guy to be with.
Well, I don't think I've ever told this on YouTube. In '87, when I was an active pilot, I was going to a practice search and rescue mission with the Civil Air Patrol and I had an engine failure. So I had to land in a cornfield. It was, as a young pilot, it was the biggest event of my life. It was a non-eventful land, just landed in a cornfield. And so I had to wait 4 hours for them to come get me, the Civil Air Patrol. So when the rescue team comes to get me, I'm eating my food from my survival pack and go, hey guys, they go, man, we're starving. You got anything left? It's like, you're the rescuers. So I'm obsessive compulsive with planning. So.
But that's good though.
Yeah.
That
It's
makes
worked
it
out well for you.
Now, can I put you on YouTube?
You're getting verbal consent.
Nobody will know me.
Yeah,
We don't mention last names. Look at that. The lighting. Jimmy's gonna think we bought a new Spyder.
Yeah.
Our neighbor down the end of the street.
Be sure to wave when you
It's gonna confuse him.
All right, we have it.
Bye-bye. So, that's our video for this week. By the time this comes out, we're actually going to be in the Shenandoah National Park for the 4th of July meetup. We're going to be up there for several days, so hopefully we'll get some decent video. I'm on my way to Walmart to get another micro SD card and perhaps a spare. So guys, until next time, catch y'all later. Thanks for watching.
If you like this video, give it a thumbs up
If you don't like it, give it a thumbs down.
and don't forget to subscribe.
Feel free to leave a comment below.